Hello everyone, in this new session of geography where we are discussing most important topics of geography. As you already know that in previous lecture we discussed about resources, its meaning and its definition in a detailed way. Today we are going to discuss about difference. What is the difference between different kinds of resources? Or what is the difference between renewable and non-renewable resources? Or in another terms, what is the difference between exhaustible and non-exhaustible resources? So most important topic for any exam point of view. First of all, as you already know, we discuss about resource, what the resource actually signify. As the Mother Earth is endowed with several kinds of resources, and human beings by one form or the other are dependent on these resources. And we also discuss about renewable and non-renewable. Today we will discuss about its difference. What is the difference between renewable and non-renewable? The first and the foremost important point of difference between these two, that renewable resources are used again and again. So we can say that renewable resources, these are not exhaustible in nature. So these are an infinite amount of with us. Whereas the non-renewable resources, these are exhaustible in nature, and once they are used, cannot be used again. Some examples of non-renewable resources, that is petroleum, fossil fuels like petroleum, natural gas, coal, minerals. So these are available to human beings in a finite manner. The second most important difference, the renewable resources, they are environment friendly nature. Most important thing of the renewable resources, that these are environmental friendly, as the amount of carbon emission is low. The renewable resources like forests, the renewable resources like soils, the renewable resources like water bodies, though these resources are environmental friendly, they are not damaging our environment, they are not damaging our survival of the earth in a greater way, in a broader sense. So these are important for this point of view also. Simply, the renewable resources, these are environmental friendly, number one. Number two, the amount of carbon emission from all these resources, it is low. So it is better for the human beings, it is better for the living and all other non-living things present on the Mother Earth. Whereas in case of non-renewable resources, they have comparatively a higher amount of carbon emission. As we already know, every organization, every government is trying to its best to replace the unfriendly resources by putting more stress on the resources which are environmental friendly. So the fossil fuels have a great example of non-renewable resources. They make substantial damage to our earth, though these are not environmental friendly. Number third point, these resources are present in abundance. The renewable resources, the amount of renewable resources present on Mother Earth, present on this planet, these are in abundance, or we can say that these are unlimited. Resources like water bodies, oceans, rivers, resources like soil, mountains, forests, sunshine, tidal energy. These all resources are available to man in abundance or in unlimited quantity. Whereas in case of non-renewable resources, these are available in a limited manner. Next, the total cost of these resources, the total cost of renewable resources is low. Why? Why the total cost of the renewable resources is low? Because these resources are available to human beings in abundance, in unlimited quantity, in infinite manner. So, naturally, the total cost of these renewable resources is comparatively low as compared to non-renewable resources. We have, for example, water. You know the importance of water? Everybody knows it. Because no living being or non-living being, no one can survive without water. So, in an ordinary sense, the amount of water should be high, but in terms of its abundance quantity, in terms of its unlimited quantity, this precious resources, the price of this precious resource or the cost of this precious resource is comparatively low. While in case of non-renewable resources, for example, natural gas, you know the total cost of these resources is very high. Why? Because these resources are available on earth in a limited manner, in a finite manner. The more we use these resources, the less they will be available to human beings, the less they will be available on earth. So the next important point, these resources are sustainable in nature. The more we use them, the renewable resources, these are sustainable in nature. The more we use them, the more they remains. Whereas in case of non-renewable resources, these are non-sustainable in nature but are exhaustible in nature. The more we use them, the less they remains. Number next, these resources cause no harm to life existing on planet Earth. The renewable resources, they do not cause any harm or damage to human or animal life. Rather, they are important, they are advantageous to human life. They form the basic core of survival. So, we can say that these resources, renewable resources, they do not have any untoward effect on the human or animal life. So, whereas in case of non-renewable resources, they have an adverse effect on human life. They are affecting in human life directly or indirectly. So we can say that the non-renewable resources like petroleum, like natural gas, like coal, different kinds of minerals, they pose threat to environment altogether, and human beings in particular, because the substantial amount of carbon emissions, the carcinogenic elements associated with them, they pose a great threat to the environment and the human life in particular. So we can say that renewable resource, both these resources are important for the sustenance and the survivability of human life, and we must make use of all these resources in an efficient manner, so that we must not use these resources in a selfish manner, because doing this we are not only posing threat to our own selves, but we are destroying our future generation in this way also. So it's up to us how we can make judicious use of these resources for the benefit of our own selves and for the benefit of others also. So for today, this was our renewable and non-renewable topic. Please subscribe my channel and share it so that most of the students get benefit out of it. And in next session we will come up with a next topic. Until then, take care. Goodbye.